Thanks, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I want to agree with everything that was said. My colleagues, I want to thank my colleagues, Jessica Amon, your bills, so thank you for bringing those forward. I know Catalina's working really hard on this as well, and our Senate colleagues as well. This is a pressing issue. It's a top priority. And the good news is, though, is that we can get this done in the state budget. There is funding to do this. And as you heard my colleagues say, wouldn't it be great if we could just put this funding in these programs, do what we have to do to solve hunger and food insecurity in our communities. Back home in Schenectady County, I have visited my food pantries, my emergency food providers, and they all tell me the same thing. The lines are getting longer. And what was just said by my colleague just a minute ago here is that people going through these lines, they have employment, they have jobs. By the time you pay the rent, you pay your expenses, they have to go to the food pantries because there's no more money left for food. And that's something we just simply can't allow. The universal school lunches, we can't have kids going to school with hunger. We can't have kids going to school looking for food, not having a healthy meal. How do we expect them to learn if they don't have access to that food? We have to fund that program. The SNAP program, there's a lot of programs that we talked about today, and there is underlying issues as to why people are going to food pantries, why there is food insecurity. But in the meantime, these programs are making a difference. These programs are helping families get by, going through tough times. They're supporting our communities. And a lot of times, if you visit your food pantry in your community, you may see people that you know. You may see people in your community, friends that you may not think are food insecure, but you find out that they are. The cost of food has gone way up. It's expensive for all of us. So when you think about the SNAP program, how are people supposed to pay for food when food costs twice as much? And what's happening is people are just going without, and we can't let that happen. I want to give a shout out to all the advocates, everyone that's here today. Yep, and let's give them a round of applause. I do have to recognize Capital District Food Pantries, Alliance for Hunger-Free New York, members of the Schenectady County Food Council, which is a new initiative we started in Schenectady County just to address this very issue. So we're trying to take action, but the funding has to be there. This is something that we can do, and if the governor hears our message, it's on Valentine's Day, hopefully she will agree with us and we'll just get this done and move forward and making sure we're taking care of our communities. Thank you all for being here, and let's keep fighting until we get this across the finish line.
Thank you.